Very Meetle. So, how do we respond when we see our noodle bucket? She hasn't seen it yet. Make sure Luna sees the bucket. She's got her head in the straw at the moment. Hang on. Luna! What's this, honey? No! Look at the noodle! Yeah, noodle! Oh, noodle! Oh, the noodles! We love noodles! Yeah! We love Italian in this house! Yeah! Come on, Mr. Frigg! Come on, honey! Such a gentleman. Always waits for the girls to eat. But the only downside to that is I get worried for the boys that they don't eat enough. I don't have to worry about that with Potter though, because he push everyone out of the way. Boy or girl. Alright, honey. I put nutritional yeast in the pasta. That's the way I give them some supplementation with a treat. Or I give them a treat with some supplementation, if you like. So it's not just empty calories, if you like. Oh, Suna. Hang on. I gotta get it. You're honking at me. You know, one of the things is, I know deep down, they really do appreciate it, but when you do have disabled animals, don't expect them to be gentle with you. They're not always gentle with you. And they can be quite, what do you call it, frustrated, you know, as you would expect. But I know deep down they appreciate all the extra attention and sacrifice you give them. Even if they nip at you or make life a little bit harder than what they should. Yeah. They're stressed out, so they act out the best way they know how. I mean, they don't have a vocabulary, so they can't really say, hey, human, you know. So they act out in being nippy or just pinging the bum. But what do you do? At some point in time, a lot of us do break. We go through things in life. And the other animals in the animal kingdom are no different. But for these critters, it's even harder because people act like they're the centre of the universe, and to hell with, you know, any other animal. So Luna here, I mean Lucia, she actually jumps in the food trough so no one else can get to the noodles. Mr. Potter, come here, puppy. I know, it's always better out of the hand. My boy. My poor darling. We're going to have a tough time this summer, aren't we? When we get summer. But winter to get through. But your hormones, I can just see it now. Oh, you're going to drive me crazy. We'll jump out when we get there. Poor puppy. He loves oatmeal. I have to resort to technique of feeding horses by hand when it comes to oatmeal and fodder, because they'll eat my fingers. My goodness. It's like a oh honey. He's like a lamb with a milk bottle. He's like just balls it all down. Hello, baby. I love you. You crazy apple bean. Come here. No, I love you. Meow. Come here, sweetie. Let me warm you up a little. Meow.
Yeah. Yeah, you go over here to your water trough. Good girl. You're a good girl. Yeah. You're so nice. You're beautiful, honey. Yeah. Such a good girl. I'll get you some green. Get you some green. I know. That's how she communicates. She squeaks. She doesn't have the vocab of the other ducks. She just does different types of squeaks. Oh, she does do the signature silver appleyard I'm centre of attention. Hello. Yell. I would call it a honk, but it's out of this world. Anyone who's got silver appleyard, you know what I'm talking about. The females have something to say. They make geese look like they're having a picnic. They're really built out. I've just got some pasta scraps mixed with some noodles and some nutritional yeast as a treat for my girl. Oh, Bridget! Miss Bridget, you're shocking. Seriously, girl. So my girls have seed mix in their feeder, but in the mornings I do like to give them a little extra something, like usually a bit of scrap from that I've had the night before, or some extra pasta from the ducks. So some of the rations of pasta from the ducks. How am I going for? Oh, the battery's running flat. We'll do a quick lookies. Yeah. I've finally put up the frame. Haven't finished it though. My God, it's such a weak frame. I've got to level the floor. I just wanted to put it up just to see it in situ before I, mucked around on the floor or anything. So I'll move my birch, which is in the pot. Oh, I hate it when that happens with the sunlight. But yeah, oh my God, talk about pure sweet metal. I will have the surface nice and flat, but I'm literally going to get straps, and I'm going to secure the poles together, tarp straps, because it needs extra security. I mean, my God, a clothes wire is stronger than this shit. It's so bad. The brand is Green Fingers. So I've got two other Apexes. They're different brands though, and they actually have nails or screws and bolts, not these plastic connectors. And they're a lot more secure and have lasted quite well. So we'll see how this holds up. But I mean, it was relatively cheap compared to the others, and I needed to just get it sorted because the one over there is damaged from the bloody trespassing shit cats. But anyway, so that's up. So I don't know if I'll get it done today, but I've already started putting mulch from the duck run that's been there building up for the past 4 months, 6 months. Real deep, dark, really rich mulch. But we'll see how I go with time. I've got to finish redoing the closet and doing the over-door brackets and shelving. I'd like to do it today, but time's getting short. So I've got the cold frame almost done. Polycarbonate. I've just got to do the internal brackets and the stoppers at the front, and then also flatten the bottom and decide on exactly where I'm going to position it. I really wanted to get this greenhouse sorted first, and then I can work everything around it. So I might switch my birch and lemon trees around, so put the birch here and the lemon tree here. Look how good the potatoes are going. They've just like doubled in size in the past week alone. They just love the straw, the fertilised fertilised straw from the duck bedding. Yeah, they're growing straight in straw, not even dirt. So they're pretty happy in there. There's a lot of nice warmth in there. It's toasty for them. Hello babies. Can't wait to redo these ones. I know. We'll see how I go. If I don't in 2 weeks time, it will be in 4 weeks time that I get the materials I need to at least do 2 other runs which are 2/3 the size of each of these 2 that I've connected, and then I might then MacGyver and twinkle these 2, tweak these 2 if you like, in between the others. And I've got an idea of what I want to create, so I don't want to give it away too much. We just have to wait and see. But yeah, I really would love to. I could probably really push it and get the materials in 2 weeks. However, if I do that, I'm going to be completely skint, because I've also got to replace my blender. I've got to get a double-handed or a T post driver. I've just got a cap one, which is not good enough for deep work. I do have an augurer coming in, a drill bit attachment one, not a gasoline powered one. It's just a bit that 30 or 300 mil bit that I put to my drill, and I go 30 centimeters deep is all I need. I can pickaxe deeper than that if I need to. So I need to dig in the holes for some of the trees that are potted, so take them with me wherever I go. I do that so that they don't get tipped over with the rough weather or the wind. I've also got a staple gun, which is just perfect for the U staples that you use in fencing. So just chicken wire onto surface timber sort of thing. I do want to get an electric staple gun, but that's going to have to wait. I'll probably get a Stanley Fat Max as well, just to go, because I've pretty much been getting that in across my power tools, so I can interchange the 20 volt batteries. So yeah, there's so much to do and get, but I'm sort of prioritising things. So like if tomorrow they say, okay, we're in fuel rations, and everything really slows down, or shipping of things becomes ridiculous, like to a halt or just out of the world in cost, then I at least have the most important things that I want to function and do things myself. So it's hard because everything feels important, so you've got to and it's dependent on your lifestyle. For me it's critters, the green, self-sufficiency, and everything else is just extra to that. Flint and his misses. But yeah, so yeah, I want to replace my blender in a couple of weeks. I've been without them for quite a while, and I need it for the apothecary, because I buy cinnamon bark and then I grind it myself, and yeah, you'd be there for weeks doing it by hand. So the blender's like done in 5-10 minutes, and so stuff like that, and all the mixes I do. I'll do an update of my apothecary soon. But yeah, I want to get a blender, replace that blender that's broken. I do have a pasta machine coming in. I did end up getting one along with the augurer, so they'll be coming in together. So should be coming on Monday. But yeah, I really would love to get the material to do 2 extra runs, the equivalent of 2x2 meters. It's perfect for 2 or 3 ducks or birds that size. But also, you know, this is the other thing, is like there's a bit of a balance between size for foot traffic and then also size for walk. So like the higher you go in your runs, of course, it's going to be more drafty than the lower runs. So you want to be able to walk in there, but you might need to duck your head a little bit if they're a little bit, you know, lower, not so high. Like these, I walk straight in, no issue, which is great for me. But when it's wet and the rain's coming in, maybe it's not the best for the ducks, because there's more water getting in there, which means more of the straw is getting wet, which then, you know, opens up the risk for aspergillosis or fungus or bacterial mold growing. What are you doing? Oh, lady, such a sassy pants. You give your boy such a hard time. Yeah. Sometimes when she's going off, it's that we'll walk off and leave her with Flint. It's like, she's all yours, mate. That's your missus. But you're playing. They're playing. I just love Silver Appleyards just playing. Oh, my beautiful derpy girl. Look how big you've got. Wow. She hasn't started laying yet, so she's still growing. Hello, baby. Oh, my beautiful girl. Oh, you got Flint all excited. He's so stoked with you. Yeah. Lady. Bop, 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 bop. Look at that belly. Oh, he's just want to get with you. He's a big girl. He's a big girl. Oh, lady. And that's the other thing, personality-wise. They don't necessarily like heaps and heaps of room if it's cold, and you know, it's kind of like a snuggle. And then also if it's a cloudy day, instinctively they feel a little bit extra cautious, especially if it's windy, because when it's a cloudy day they can't really see as well things such as aerial predators, so they're more on guard. So when you have things a little bit more closed off a little bit, they feel a little bit more secure. But they can't stay in a run like that all day and night. There's just no way. That's just cruel. Like, you know, doesn't matter how big it is. They need the green, and they need to wander, they need to explore, and they need to till dirt. So I pretty much rotate them. You know, who comes out during the day, throughout the day. So I probably about 4 times a day I rotate them all, so they all get a turn of going out here and being ducks and using the pool and all that sort of thing. But they're so cute. Oh, aren't you the bonniest couple? Oh, my little silver apple beans. Apple beans. Hello. Oh, my poor disabled girls. They have a lot of solace in each other's company. You know, Kit Kat squeaks and Sooner grunts. The squeak and grunt. So they both spend time with the other ducks, but not supervised. With Sooner, it's more so that she just tries to keep up with everyone, and she can't with her legs, and you know, it ends up really getting bad. So I don't have her running around with everyone, basically. But she has time with everybody in the bathtub in the morning, and also at night she sleeps with the other vanilla bean. Hello, Mr. Frig. She loves Frig. Yeah. She's basically the first duck after the first 3. I got Freya, Frig, and their brother Fawn. And you know, she was the first extra female. Poor Freya was the only female for a while there. But yeah. So what else? Yeah. Oh, yeah, shit done. Oh, I got my drill bit set delivered today, so I can finally get into. So as you can see, I got hex nuts, and I just don't have the attachments to get those out without hurting my arm even more. I broke my arm late last year. It's healed, but shit, it's been really painful with the colder weather, but also I've just been pushing myself a bit. So, thank Odin for electric drill bits. So I've already done a platform, as you can see, for the pergola decking out here, and then I'm aiming to also then, so I'll have it at a certain height, and then I'll have a lower platform, which will be basically a pallet board as well. And I'm going to reuse these really good solid bits of wood. The wood underneath it though is rotted out, which are just beams. And yeah, so yeah. So I would love to do that today, but yeah. I've got to finish doing the shelf, finish doing some painting of the duck room, and also finish doing the closet. But that's it from us for now. I hope you're all well and keeping busy. 1st of May is the official start of winter in the southern hemisphere, so you really want to get your ducks in a row before then, because once the winter hits, it's so much harder to do shit outside. It's windy, it's wet, it's raining. As you get older too, everything hurts. And then also, you know, if you need drying time or setting time, what is that? Is that a little ginger? Hello, baby. Freya, you hiding in the mint? Oh, jungle duck. Oh, my little baby. Oh, so proud of you, puppy. Yeah. Anyway, that's it from us. To get shit done. It's the fridge. Oh, you do the donkey? Oh, your head's all fuzzy. What happened to your neck? Your neck disappeared. You donkey? He's acting all cute. Puppy. Ooh.